Okay guys, we are officially back on the road with the TUTTIO ICT, but this time we got the new motor installed. As you guys can tell right now, we're on the side of an extremely busy road, but we're gonna be taking this bike back up to Griffith and do some exploring in a different area that didn't know existed before. Okay, so we are officially basically at the start of the climb to Griffith Observatory. We're about to enter onto that main road right now. And let's get straight into it. The climb is already starting. As you can tell, the motor's kind of struggling a little bit already. Well, it's not struggling too much, it's going 30, so I can't really say struggling, but it's definitely loud. That's actually one thing I want to say. This new motor is significantly louder than the stock motor, that's for sure. Obviously, it's because it's using steel instead of just straight up nylon, but it is noticeable. It doesn't really bother me that much because I actually kind of don't mind when my e-bikes make a little bit more noise. I mean, they're pretty quiet as is, so if they make a little noise, it doesn't bother me that much. But it is decently loud, but to me, it's whatever. But I know it will bother some people because some people get e-bikes for the fact that they're super quiet. So if you wanted your TUTTIO to stay super quiet, I would just keep replacing those nylon gears and not invest money because it's gonna be warranty, but not get this new steel gears for the motor because it makes it a lot louder. Also, in some really exciting news, my brand new Area Rider 60 volt X Class should be arriving this Saturday. So hopefully I can get a review video, an unboxing video done by this upcoming week, which is extremely exciting because I didn't get the performance version, but the Cafe Racer version, and this bike still looks incredible. It's also a similar price point to this TUTTIO. I wanted to get it just to see how they compare. Especially considering I know for a fact that Area Rider is an extremely reliable brand. For me, in my past with Area Rider, owning a lot of their bikes, it's been nothing but reliable. So I'm curious to see how it'll perform. Because in my opinion, the market right now is really evolving to a bunch of 60 volt e-bikes becoming kind of the standard, which I don't think is the biggest problem in the world, but where it concerns me is when it comes to the geared hubs. These geared hubs really can't handle this much power. So it starts to become more and more of a struggle, and I'm concerned that I'm curious really to see which company can make a motor and controller combination that can actually handle the power we're throwing at this motor without either frying the motor or frying the controller. That's what I'm curious about. Okay guys, now the climb is gonna really get a lot steeper right now, if you guys can remember from last video, so let's hope the bike doesn't break down. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Here we go. So far I'm not hearing that noise, although I didn't hear it last time either right away. It kind of took a couple days and then I started hearing it, but so far so good. Honestly, I wasn't sure if I would ever come back here with this bike since last time, but here we are. Let's get to the tunnel. And then instead of taking a left up here, I think we're gonna go right. I could have sworn I saw some people doing it, so yep, see? It's a thing. People do it all the time. I'm going for it. So instead of just going straight away, we're gonna climb up here. I didn't know it was a thing people could do, but here we are. Let's get past this guy on a bike right here. I don't think we gotta worry about cars here either since it's kind of blocked off. I kind of want to touch some grass a little bit here. Okay, not too bad. Honestly, I shouldn't touch that. There was so much straw everywhere. That definitely would have made me slip out. I'm actually gonna pedal a little bit, see if I can give this bike a little bit of a boost. I mean, so far so good. The bike isn't making any kind of crazy noise. It is definitely a lot louder, but I mean, nothing like significant. We're currently at 62.6 volts. I think we started at 66.7. Let's test out these brakes, shall we? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Like it's nothing. Yeah, these brakes are phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie. I really love them. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna pull back over there soon and show you guys some of the views. Actually, I guess I could do it right now. No one's really here. There's not really any cars. Let me show you guys the view. All right, guys, look at the view right there. I don't know if you guys can even see it on camera, but all the way back there is downtown LA. Not downtown, actually. I think that might be Beverly Hills or like Century City, but yeah, the views are incredible up here, man. We're doing it, boys. We're doing it. And so far, the TUTTIO is holding up pretty incredibly, I must admit. It's nice to see so many people out and about today hiking. It's good for you. And here I am just cheating completely riding this e-bike. Now let's hit a little bit of off-roading right here. Oh. All right, we did it. I mean, it can handle off-roading. It's just definitely not made for it. People sometimes ask me, how do you know that? Well, because it's a hub motor. Hub motors can never handle off-roading. Even companies say they can, they're not supposed to. I mean, you can literally Google it and it'll tell you not supposed to. It's just with all that weight in that rear rim, it's just gonna shatter spokes. Not shatter them, but it's gonna break them. It's just not made for it. Let's pull over and look at the views. Wow. This place is dope looking. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. I'm gonna show you guys something right now. That's pretty incredible looking. I don't think my DJI is gonna catch it, so I'm gonna record on my phone and show you guys. Hang on. If I zoom in on my phone, you guys can tell we got the Hollywood sign right there. Isn't that insane? I guess we'll go this way. And if it looks like I don't know where I'm going, it's because I don't. We're just gonna keep following this road. I kind of got to be careful cornering here because these roads don't seem as well maintained as other ones. Man, I wanted to bike up this path, but it literally says no bikes. But maybe for a little bit. All right, let's turn around. Let's turn around before we get hurt. Not on this bike. I don't think this bike's got the power to do all that. Maybe when I get the X class, we'll try it out. But for this one, not so much. Although these tires kind of have the grip for it, so I'm sure it could kind of, well, I mean, maybe we'll come back. Another video will come back and explore up there. I genuinely am in shock of the fact that I've never been here before. Like, what the heck, this whole time this has been here? Okay, now I'm gonna be careful because I have no idea where the hell I'm at. Wow, this place is so pretty. I'm pretty sure if I keep going that way, I'll end up in another city. So we're gonna turn it around. I'm actually gonna start a series where I'm gonna be taking all the bikes that people send me to review or any bikes that I buy, and I'm gonna test them on this mountain, Griffith. But yeah, it's good mileage, it's a good little elevation climb, so I feel like it'd be a good little test for the bikes, you know, without absolutely destroying them right away. Do a little jumps here and there, nothing too crazy. It's funny because like, I kind of wish this thing was a mid-drive because it really does sometimes feel like this bike can handle going off-roading, but it doesn't have the suspension components, and being a geared hub motor, that's just not what it's for, if we're being honest. But as you guys can tell, as of right now, the motor is holding on strong. I'm gonna keep making videos about this bike going forward. I'm gonna use this bike to explore just because it's the most comfortable to me. But if that sound comes back at any point, I will let you guys know. We have the Area Rider X Class coming in, the 60-volt Cafe Racer version. And then we have an e-bike coming from Rever? I think it's called Rev, and then an R, so Rever, whatever you want to call it. We got that bike coming in as well. Both of these bikes are coming in this week. So I'm gonna take each one of those bikes through this mountain to see if it can handle it, because I feel like if it can't handle this, maybe it's not the best bike, you know what I'm saying? Oh, just in case any of you guys are curious, I actually am going to get to keep the tip of my finger. I'm gonna get to keep it, and it looks a little jacked up, that's just because of bruising and stuff like that, but the only kind of downside is I'll probably never feel it the same again, because right now I have no feeling in my fingertip. They said there's a chance it could come back, but based on how badly I messed it up, there's that higher chance that I won't ever feel with it again, which I'm not really that stressed about. I don't really care that much. The only thing kind of affects me right now is it's kind of a struggle to use my front brake because I can't really use it yet. So I'm just using the rest of my fingers like this, and it's not really working. I'm not as strong. This doesn't feel like it's as strong, but we're surviving. I was bummed out a while ago just because I was so excited to get back on the road. I don't know how to explain it. Riding these bikes and making these videos is just so soothing to my brain. So it's just like I have to do it at least 3 times a week or 2 times a week just to feel normal. Okay guys, look at the views from here. These views are crazy. The Hollywood sign is literally right there. Look at the view right now. So as you can tell off of all this, we are high in the mountains right now. We are high up here. And the TUTTIO is holding on just fine. It's surviving. So I guess we can say for now that it can survive this climb. But the thing is, can it last a while? Does it have, what's the word? Reliability. Like, is it gonna last a while or is it gonna give up right now? Why am I climbing up this thing? What am I doing? I'm being an absolute fool trying to climb this. Let's turn it around. I was like, I couldn't help myself. But okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna head to the part where I went down last time and maybe go back up that way too. Might be a good little extra thing to test the bike on. All right, and this is gonna be the last little hill climb kind of part where we're gonna try to get all the way to the actual observatory. This is what I would say probably the steepest part, at least in my opinion. Seems to be where most bikes actually struggle. And I did take the old motor up this way too, so to make it fair, I'm taking this motor up there the same time, the same way. The observatory is already busy. Did not expect to be this busy early in the morning. Bro, this place is busy. Like busy, what the hell? Like, don't get it wrong, I know this place is like a tourist trap, but I didn't think it'd be this busy at freaking, actually it's 11 in the morning. It's actually a little later than I thought it would be. So I guess it's kind of fair, but still. Sometimes I forget how busy LA does get. Ooh, a limo. Is it for me? It's a good thing this bike has got big brakes because I weigh 240 pounds, so stopping me on a dime is difficult without burning out, but this thing's got pretty great brakes. That's the thing about the TUTTIO. I feel like it's cheap, so my expectations weren't crazy. I know when I say cheap, some of you guys get upset, but come on. For a 60-volt e-bike with this much power, it's cheap. It is cheap. But it's got some great components when it comes to brakes. Like here and there, you'll find like certain things about the bike that are pretty incredible. Yeah, we'll go down for a little bit and then we'll go back up. How about that? Keep it fair. Man, we're absolutely destroying this bike today. I don't know if it's gonna survive, to be honest. I'm curious to see. So far, it's doing incredible. I don't really feel it slowing down that much. I might pull over and check the motor out just to make sure it's okay. But as of right now, this thing has shown no signs of struggling. I know I got gloves on, but trust me, they're not that thick. I would be able to feel it if it was overheating right now. It feels warm, definitely very warm, but it's not overheating, so we're gonna go again. Oh man. I'm a little loco sometimes, guys. You're gonna learn this quickly about me. I'm a little crazy. I got some screws loose. By now we know going forward, we're taking all my bikes up there. That is so much fun. And you guys might recall, this is the way we climbed up the first time in my last video. Now this is the way we're gonna be going down. There's a lot of wind right now. I don't know if you guys can even hear me, but so far the bike feels great. Again, I really love the way this thing handles corners and turns, and I just feel like you can control this bike very easily. I'm realizing more and more, I prefer my e-bikes with like smaller wheels compared to most bikes. Like I know a lot of bikes come with like 26 by 4 inch wheels, or those surrons come with bigger wheels. I think I prefer smaller wheels. It's just more easier to control for me and have more fun. It could also be because of the fact I'm a smaller person, but you know, well, I don't know if I'm small. I'm like 5'9", 5'10", but I guess nowadays that's considered small, right? Another great spot with a beautiful view. Let's check out the Strava app. I'm curious to see how much elevation we've climbed so far. And we're just gonna assume that the Strava app is 100% accurate because I got really no way of knowing that. Okay, right now it says we've gone 7 miles. I don't think it's gonna tell me my elevation quite yet until I'm done with the ride, so that kind of stinks. Nope, it's not gonna show me, but either way, we've been riding for 30 minutes around here now. We've gone 7 miles with an average speed. I just got a notification. What was that? With an average speed of 15 miles per hour, going up a hill. So, I mean, all things considering, I feel like that's insanely quick. I mean, let's check if the bike is making that noise real quickly. Hang on. Why not? Let's see how it sounds right now. So far, so good. I haven't heard anything strange yet. But first of all, let's get off this damn rock. Let's hit this little patch right here. Bam. Call me an off-road expert. That's basically as close as I'm gonna get to off-roading until I get my car, which will be soon. And best believe, once I get that, ooh, I'm gonna be making videos everywhere. And I mean that, we're going everywhere. I wanna make a good amount of videos at the beach. It just seems like a fun time. Ride around all the way till sunset. Bam, 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 bam. What's that meme with the guy going like this? I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That kid on that boat? I'll pop it up. Yo, I can't wait till I see somebody doing no hands on a bike, standing on the seat doing that. Somebody's gonna take the idea from me. I would do it, but I can't. But all right, guys, just like always, I appreciate y'all watching these videos. Please do your boy a favor. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all in the next one.